On constitutional carry, that was one of the questions. I've expressed concerns in the past on that, and that's because of the 10 years I spent as a DA over in Muskogee. I identify with law enforcement, and I know what happens when an officer sees somebody walking down the street with a sidearm on, and he doesn't know who that person is or whether they're involved in law enforcement. So I have a concealed carry permit. I'm a great supporter of the Second Amendment, but I went through a course, and I did the background check, and they determined that I did not have a felony on my conviction, that my mental instabilities had never come to public attention. They did the full background check. I'm not on the terrorist watch list, and those things are necessary. You can keep a firearm in your home for self-defense under the law, no problem with that. But if you want to walk around with one, the state wants to make sure that you're a citizen that ought to have a concealed carry permit, and that's the same thing I feel is necessary down the road. Public safety protection districts, I think that sounds like an excellent idea and would support that. And the Rural Economic Action Plan. I'm now running for governor because I think we're in a horrible mess and we need to get out of it, and that's going to take some thinking outside the conventional box. And the conventional box is we leave everything alone and we cut our way to prosperity. And it hadn't worked for 8 years. It's never worked in history. It's not going to work tomorrow. If we want economic development, we have to invest in our schools. We have to invest in our health. We have to opt into the Medicaid expansion to keep your hospitals and clinics open, particularly in small towns. We need to invest in our own people if we expect companies to invest in Oklahoma, whether it's a company coming in from out of state or whether it's one that we want to grow in Oklahoma instead of relocating to another state or building a branch in Arkansas or Texas, Kansas, or New Mexico. It takes investment. We have got to prime the pump, and I'm the only candidate for governor who has outlined a plan to do that. With the gross production tax going back to 7%, doing away with the capital gains exemption. I want another 50 cents on cigarettes. It was proposed at $1.50. It actually passed